Time to warm up. Get ready to rock.
It seems like you really like...
No, mostly. You know what, Blair? I'll say it.
We know MP came ready to play.
It's about game time, bring the pain time.
Good evening, everyone. The NBA season is the three-point shot. So important in today's NBA and a major part of the game plan, Greg, for both of these teams.
And we can expect to see a high volume of shots from beyond the arc in this one. I'm looking for whichever squad is able to create more havoc and throw the opposing shooters off their rhythm.
And for MP in this last group stage game, it's very important for him to have a great performance.
Yeah, MP has to be happy with his team's position in this final group stage game. All you can ask for is a chance to advance. Remember, MP's made it known he wants to lift that NBA Cup.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen. Then it's Dub. Then there's Klingon and Hendricks in at the 4 slot. Here's Dub after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from three-point range. Pass to Aldama. That three off the mark.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Here's Hartenstein. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And the second free throw, good. And so it's Utah here with the ball. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one. Three-pointer. Another miss by Utah. The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Williams. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Coach, you watch Markkanen. He's a perfect fit for today's NBA, isn't he?
Yeah, a big guy who can shoot the ball, Kevin. And look, he's learned to put the ball on the floor, go to the basket. He's a lot stronger than people give him credit for. This guy can really play the game.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Last game he had 34 points. Hits it from three-point range.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Releases. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Pass to Williams. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. He was all alone on that one.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it showed.
Now that we're around the midway point of this NBA Cup stage, here's a look at how the standings are shaping up.
Yeah, it's been a really fun tournament to watch, especially when you see just how much the fans get into it, and we've still got a number of games to go.
Dub, no good.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively, 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
Gilgeous-Alexander, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And using the defender's aggression against him, Gilgeous-Alexander with a savvy move.
For Oklahoma City, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. No good on the second free throw. Jazz trail by 6. To halt the run, and he trains the 3. Good-looking shot there from Dub. Dub's got 5 now.
Well, look, he's struggled so far, but maybe that basket is all he needs to get going.
Pass to Dort. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Jazz have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Dub the pass to Hendricks. Taken away by Williams. To the inside. And Aldama slams it in.
Well, pretty sure Aldama could bring down the standard if he wanted to.
Outside, Sexton. And Utah, another 3.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter's field, but not who you want to leave open.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Pass to Hartenstein. And a miss there on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Dub trying to claw his way back after a terrible showing in that loss to Phoenix. 6 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Launches it. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Really consistent with their aggression. In that game, we saw very few lulls from an intensity standpoint.
Yeah, it was an all-around excellent performance, and one I'm sure they'd like to replicate tonight.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. Jazz trail by 5. Here's Hendricks. Pass to Markkanen. Another shot. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. He takes it in, and Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And a 3-level score. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
It's tipped. Now here's Williams. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end. Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
The Thunder leading by 11. Lets it go from deep. And Clingan pulls it down. Jazz shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Pass to Dub. Taken away by Williams. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with the ball. Guarded now by Sexton. Here's Hartenstein. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Aldama can't hit. Jazz trail by 11. To the middle. Here's Dub, and he converts the layup. Dub's got 7 points in the game.
Tossing the pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
And Mark Daigneault. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They've got Cason Wallace. Zhang is out there at Bull. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 1. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Dub. That one, no good. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Bolt. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
On that attitude, growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. And the Jazz with possession here. After the three-pointer from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. We're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Over in the corner, Caruso. No good on the 3. Jazz trail by 7. Sexton for 3. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And finished off by Zhang.
And we talk often about Bull's scoring ability, but they're nice dime from the big fella.
Here's Collins. Another miss by Utah. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Wallace outside. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. 13 points in the game. Here's Markkanen. They set the screen. Sexton the pass to Dub. Launches from deep. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got his 5th rebound in this one. Wallace finds Caruso. Misses the baby hook. Jazz trail by 9. Markkanen looking it over. Pass to Collins. Six on the shot clock. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one is on Bull.
Forcing the issue inside. Collins is hard to handle.
John Collins was a force in his first few years, Stan, but hasn't seemed to match that level of success since that time. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think there's a few reasons, Kevin. Number one, I just think it's a lot about opportunity. And he went from being the number 2 guy on a team to being the 3rd, 4th, even at times 5th guy on the floor. So he's not getting as much opportunity. He doesn't have as much opportunity to play some of his minutes as a center now. And that was always where he could get a quick disadvantage. So even where he is now, though, this guy is a very good player and has gotten to the point. He's underrated.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein comes in for Zhang, and it's Dort in for Alex Caruso. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession.
Well, a risky pass there, and if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal out.
And let's step back for a second to look at the top shooting point guards in basketball this season. You look at Dub, and of course, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
As a point guard, you want to create the best possible shot every trip down the floor. And given the way these guys have shot the ball, it's not a bad idea every now and then for them to go it alone.
Well, it's often the big guys who have the highest field goal percentages, To get that kind of efficiency from your point guard is something special.
Let's get an update on Santi Aldama. David, what's the status?
Guys, I had a moment to catch up with the Thunder's head athletic trainer. Oh, that is not what you want to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury. It's tough news for the momentum of the team at this stage of the season. That's all we've got for now. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
Yeah, you never want to speculate on injury, but that didn't look like something you were going to bounce back from quickly.
And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the move and the basket, SGA has the defense shook.
Dub the pass to Sexton. Now here's Collins. Collins a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Collins. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Bulls got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Not going to go that time. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Jazz trail by 4. Pass to Dub. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Wallace the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the shot.
Strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
Santi Aldama's checked in for the Thunder. Jalen Williams comes in for Wallace. We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge him.
Right.
Anthony Davis is great. But I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Stan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
The Thunder have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night. And that one falls for Williams. The Jazz making a switch here. Hendricks is checked in. He hits both from the stripe.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
To end the run, there's the drive. And the layup drops in from Dub. Dub's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 18 points for him. The rebound by the Jazz. Klingen's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And Dub gets it to go. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Stripped it away. Outside for Sexton. Lobbed up there for Collins. Williams with the steal. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And a look now at the Thunder's upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Houston Rockets. Then on Friday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans. And the Jazz with some changes. Clarkson comes in for Klingen. And Georgia subbed in for Sexton. Jazz trail by 9. Long range from the inbound. And he nails the 3. Nice shot from beyond the arc there from Dub.
Clarkson scans the floor and is able to see the widest opening they have.
And there's the foul. It'll go on. It's the Oklahoma City Thunder finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And looking at the Rockets matchup, coin toss. In fact, I'm going to make a prediction. This game goes to the last.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Well, it's been.
And that's all for us.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
So on the floor for Utah, wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen. Then there's Klingon, and it's Dub, and it's Hendricks in at the power forward. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Dort.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Dub. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Markkanen. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Markkanen's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, Markkanen's height is such an advantage in that mid-range area.
High, arcing shot. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Sexton's shot is good.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Dub. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
So that brings him up to 4 fouls. So he's forced to hold himself back a little now, which may make him a target for the offense.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy.
Back to Sexton. They set the pick. Fires the 3. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Five to shoot. And Klingon pulls it down. Jazz trail by 13. Here's Dub. He's got 14. Fires for 3. Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists tonight. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Dub. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Well, it's just not been his night. He's finding good looks, but they're just not falling.
Dort with the ball. Now defended by Dub. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort wide open. No good with the triple. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Here's Williams. And it's denied. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. No one covering. Dort's got 12 in the game.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Markkanen is a shooter. Comes right back down to answer the 3 on the other end.
Now Aldama. 8 points for him. Yep, it counts. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Dub. Oh, here the Thunder decide to talk it over. Here's Jang. He's got 6.
And probably coming out of the game.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win.
Good game, FD. Just got to tighten up and get him next time. Yeah, big. These cheese heads are something else. Let's quiet down.